Hello, and welcome to the Sunday meditation at the Sanctuary of Light at the Light Institute of Galisteo here in New Mexico. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, we divide this meditation into 3 parts. In the first part, we ask our divine higher self to take form. It's the megaphone of the soul. It's your own inner voice. It needs to take a form so our consciousness can latch onto it and see that we are our higher selves. And so we ask it to take form. We draw it into our body. And then I'll make a little sound so you can push the button on your apparatus and you can meditate for as long as you like. In the second part of the meditation, we reach up into the cosmos and pull down a beautiful beam of pure white light right down through the top of your head. Feel it move down into your brain, coming down into your solar plexus, your stomach. This is the center of our emotional body. And from here, we laser that beam of white light out from us, across our planet, and back up into the cosmos. And so that part of the meditation is all about the breath. We breathe in, we draw the light down. We exhale and we laser the light out across the planet, illuminating the planet back up into the cosmos. Another sound, and we go into the third part of the meditation. In the third part of the meditation, each week someone will suggest how we can take our beautiful energy from our meditation and extend it out into the world. And what we're going to do this week is the awareness of how meditation brings us into an expanded consciousness. When we have that expanded consciousness to perceive the hologram, we can perceive truth differently. We can perceive the direction that we need to go. We can perceive who we are and who everyone is and our purpose in life. And so consciousness is key to how we live our lives. So we're simply going to extend a light frequency that humanity asks for to awaken and expand the consciousness of all of the 8 billion humans on the planet so that we see differently the purpose and our place in what is happening and why we're here and who we are. If you're ready, we'll begin with a little breath. And that brings us into a meditative state. And that is by breathing in through your nose, hold at the top, and then exhale through your mouth. That exhale has to be very slow. It is what slows the brain into alpha or even theta meditative states. Here we go. Twice. Close your eyes. Breathe in through your nose. Hold at the top. Exhale very slowly, slowing your brain into a meditative state through your mouth. Once more, breathe in through your nose. Hold. Exhale slowly. Ask your higher self, the intuitive essence of your soul, your own inner voice of wisdom, to take form for you. It could be a sunrise, a star, a being, a tree, an animal, a light of any kind, an equation. Ask your higher self to take form for you now. See what form appears at this moment. Ask your higher self to touch the place in your body where you hold your divine essence at this moment. Could be anywhere. Just imagine your higher self touching any part of your body now that's holding your divine frequency. Bring your conscious awareness to that place. Breathe in and out, creating a spin point and opening. And now draw your higher self in through that point into your body so that you can sit in meditation as your higher self. Imagine that you could reach up into the cosmos and pull down a beautiful beam of pure white light down through the top of your head, down into your stomach, your solar plexus, and from there laser that white light out across the planet and back into the sky. And just continue this simple breathing. Draw the white light in as you breathe in. Exhale and laser the white light of illumination across our planet and back up into this cosmos. And just continue to do that. Om. Gather into your mind's eye the 8 billion plus humans on this planet. So bring them all into a group of humanity in front of you and ask humanity what frequency of light, what color it needs from you to facilitate the expansion of consciousness so that we recognize our play in everything that happens, our purpose in life, so that our consciousness can embrace a huge, infinite, multidimensional hologram. See what color humanity gives to you at this moment, whatever color it is. Reach up into the cosmos and pull exactly that color down through the top of your head, down into your solar plexus. Feel that light frequency coming through you into your solar plexus. And from there, laser that color out to all humanity. And feel it continue to flow down through you and out into humanity until you can feel a shift, as if all of humanity suddenly lights up into a higher octave of consciousness. A little more. Draw down, laser to humanity, and feel that illumination and the awakening of consciousness occurring. Oh. Breathe deeply and open your eyes. Thank you. We do have a second part of this meditation. It's called Knowings. And from around the world, people send in questions every week for us to focus upon in order to uplift and expand our consciousness and all of those who are participating. Alison will tell us the questions that have come today. Alison?
The first question is from Denmark.
Denmark. Hello.
Dear Chris, thank you for these Sunday meditations. They give me such hope and relief. Can you give me some good advice on how to prepare mentally for a medical procedure so I don't lose my mind in the sounds, sensations, and noises? And also, if you have some advice on how to deal with anxiety that has to do with constant health concerns, I would be so very grateful for that. I am so ashamed of this lack of trust in life.
Oh, do not be ashamed. Do not be ashamed to know that you can shift it through the power of your choice and through your consciousness. And I am very grateful that you have chosen to ask this question, because imagine the millions of people who are in the same predicament as you at this moment. So first of all, it is so true that even if you go into a doctor's office, but especially a hospital for some kind of a procedure, hospitals are full of fear, desperation, longing, confusion, death. And so any tiny bit sensitive person will feel that and then become afraid, take that energy into themselves. So all of my work is really about the direction of energy and how that miraculously changes what is and what can be. So first of all, what I would say to you is get ready for this by practicing now, envisioning yourself moving into the hospital as if you were bringing the healing energy with you. That all of these people, the doctors, the nurses, everyone who's going to help you in this hospital, you are helping them to help you and everyone that they do help. So walk into the hospital with this exercise in consciousness, as we were doing in the first part about bringing light, pure light. And so walk in and ask, what color does this hospital and everyone in it need from me at this moment to release fear and to come to energies of healing? And then imagine, just as we did, to draw that color in from the cosmos and laser it out from you, so that when you walk in the hospital, you are pulling in from the cosmos this beautiful energy that can calm and heal everyone, because as it passes through you, it will help you. And the reason for that is that if the energy is flowing through you and from you, energy has to be equal to yours or higher to get in. And so when you do that, it's like changing all of the energy around you to a frequency that will make you peaceful and calm. And so that's the first part. The second part is, again, as what you were discussing, not trusting our bodies. Your body doesn't want to be sick. It doesn't want to have this. But there is a purpose in that. And that purpose is not to punish you. It's not because you're weak. It's not because you lack spiritual advancement. None of those things. It's because there's a gift. As we always say at the Light Institute, there's a gift in this experience for you. And so you want to do it well. And the way that you do that well is begin now by communicating with your body. For example, body, what color do you need from me to feel my desire to help you heal now? And then the more that each time you do it, you'll get a different color, suck that straight into your body so that you're giving permission through light to heal your body. Now, when you go into the hospital and you prepare, they're taking your blood, they're doing all those things, all the way through that, you look at the technicians, you look at the nurses, you look at the surgeons, whomever it is, and before you get there, but certainly once you get there in your mind, look at them and say, what color do you need from me to do perfectly the job that you're going to do for me? To help them to come to a place where it's almost magical how well they perform, how well they serve your body's need to have this, whatever it is, to heal. So you are really giving permission to your body to say, okay, I'm learning my lesson, I've learned my lesson, which may have to do with how you help millions of people through light. And so as you practice each of these steps, envisioning yourself, and when you do go through the hospital, go there through this, I'm bringing healing light to myself and to all of us here. And we're dissolving our fear so that we all heal. I'm bringing healing light. And then telling your body through the communication of light that you are willing to release any imbalances. The body always wants to heal itself. And if you command it to do so, it will. And then using that specific length and frequency of light to talk to it, it will hear you and begin to adapt to what you need. And then every person you come into contact with, what color do you need from me to do your job perfectly, to support my body in its work right now? And then, again, drawing it always from the cosmos, never from you, drawing it down and extending it in your mind to that person or the group of people. And that will make this easy for you. And just know that you're going to go through this as a closure, that it's going to finish off. It's going to take you to the next level. And as you take yourself to that next higher, healthier level, you're actually opportuning untold others to also go through this, learn from it, and be able to come to a higher octave of reality. Thank you so much. Alison.
The second question is from Picton, New Zealand.
New Zealand.
For Chris Griscom. Do you know how to unlatch something I call deep psychic claws? Thoughts or energy from someone else invading my life. I really need help. This person, whom I have to work with, invades my thoughts all the time. And I can actually tell when this person is preoccupied or asleep because my emotions and brain relax.
Right there is the key to this conversation, that when they detach from you, you feel okay. What that tells me is that you have a karmic connection to them. That's how they get in. Because no person's negativity can enter into you except through some kind of experience that you've had with them, most likely in another lifetime. And that's why they're close enough to be someone you work with in this lifetime. And so that's why at the Light Institute we look at all these incarnations of the soul. But for you right now, what you want to do is signal to them that instead of blaming them or being afraid of them or waiting for their claws to get you, because all three of those things enhance the probability, you're actually giving them the power to do that when you focus that way. So what you're going to do, as we were doing a moment ago, is use the power of light as a point of communication to say, whatever I did to you or you did to me, we're going to end that karma right now. I'm going to send you the light that says, I give you this gift to rebalance us. And in rebalancing us, you are free to not have to have your claws out, and I am free. Now, if this person is someone that you will continue to work with, what happens when you actually clear a person, by which I mean looking at lifetimes with them, which you could do through Zoom with the Light Institute, is that they typically go out of your life or they become a different person. But what you have in your bag of powers right now is to communicate to them on the deepest spiritual levels that you want to rebalance that. And you can rebalance that by giving them what they ask for. You could give them a color, or we're going to do it through a gift. And a gift could be a symbol of some kind. Even if you don't recognize what that means, it doesn't matter. Or an object or a color that you're going to give to them that will say, we can come into balance and I free you and I am free. We are both free now to, again, begin on a new octave of relationship or release that relationship. And so this is a wonderful thing. You can use it for any kind of an argument with anyone or any kind of psychic claws out. But again, if your peace and well-being depends on getting rid of her, then you're in play. And so what you're going to do right now is get yourself out of play and give permission to end it on those negative psychic levels so that you could truly become friends, because that person must be a soul friend of yours, because only soul friends will give us these teachings. And so you're about to be free, and so is that person. And here is how we do it. Close your eyes. Breathe deeply, and all of the rest of you can follow in on this, because everyone has someone with whom they're not in harmony. Whether they're afraid of those hooks they have, or it's just that they don't get along or see eye and eye. So now bring into your mind's eye this person that you work with who has their hooks into you psychically. Just bring them into your mind's eye. And first, as you bring them into your mind's eye, stand back or up and look down and look at them and look at their energy. Are they angry? Are they sad? Are they afraid? Are they jealous? Just take a look at their energy at this moment. Because so often we think someone is attacking us or mad at us when they're really angry at themselves, and that you just have to be in the way. This is true. So just look at them, see what their energy is like. And now ask them what gift they need from you to come into balance and harmony in your life now. It could be a symbol or an object or a color that they'll show to you that will rebalance your relationship. So take a deep breath, asking them what gift they need, and see what they show you. You could hear the answer, or feel the answer of the gift, or see it. Do it now. What gift do you need from me to be released from our karma? And whatever gift you perceive that they're showing you, again, reach up into the cosmos and pull down that symbol or object or color that they have asked for. Pull it down to the top of your head, down into your solar plexus, the center of your emotional body that squeezes, that is afraid when you feel their hooks. And feel the power of that gift to unhook you from them and them from you. And when you have that gift in your solar plexus, take a deep breath and laser it right out to that person. And notice where it comes in. It might come in their head or their hands or their heart or lower areas, their knees or feet. Just keep drawing that gift in, lasering it out through your solar plexus. See them take it into their body. And allow it to continue to flow through you. You can continue after this meditation, or just right now continue to flow through you into them till they get bigger, or they dissolve away, or they smile, or they show that they have received it and that they have received enough. And then take a deep breath and feel how that's releasing that intertwinement of the two of you, that you are both free to begin on a new level. So take a deep breath and open your eyes. It's so true that we cannot change how someone behaves with us, but we can change how we behave with someone else. When we give someone the gift that they ask for, then that can satisfy that negativity. It doesn't have to be permanent. And you're the one that can heal it. Do it, and do it, and do it. Do it every time you're going to talk to them, every time you're going to be with them, every time you think of them. Give them a color or give them a gift. And that will shut them off from you, and you from them. Allison?
The last question is from White Sands, New Mexico in the USA.
Love White Sands.
Oh, Chris, you've done it again. Your Global Echelon yesterday lifted my heart from the depth of despair about the state of the world. I ask you to please give another feminine power inclusion exercising consciousness in knowings for the world to hear.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I love that echelon myself, because it is so important to realize that we are actually seeing all this yang violence and negativity because it's coming up for us to clear it through the infinite incarnations of our soul, for the infinite experiences on this planet of humanity. And so I was talking about that powerful feminine energy that men have as well. Remember that men have been females in other lifetimes. So a man is half his mother, half his father. It's the yin energy that we can call upon whenever we need to shift our position. And so I was talking yesterday about the qualities of the feminine energy. I was talking about that the feminine is the principle of potential. It's this could be this way, or we could shift it that way, or we could create that, or this potential that can come into form. So, and the yin is the capacity of the unmanifest to form a potential, a possibility that can then be brought into form. It includes loving guidance and teaching, and many other qualities that have to do with the feminine. But the one that you're mentioning that I love the most as well is that the feminine energy has innate to its nature, the power of inclusion, the quality of wishing to bring everyone into the fold, like a mother hen bringing her chicks in. We really want that. We don't want in the feminine energetics to have that polarity, the them and us, the bad guys and the good guys. We don't really want that. We want everyone to be well. It's because the feminine brings again the potential, whether that's a baby, a physical baby, or an idea, or a new concept into form. To include it, to utilize it, and to help to give it the power to grow and manifest itself. And so let's focus on that inclusion. We did do an exercise on that in our echelon. But what I would like to do for an exercise right now with all of humanity and everyone who's listening is to contemplate for yourself as someone or a situation that it really you have put in polarity. That is in polarity. It's not that it isn't, again, against the laws of humanity, of love and inclusion and caring and protecting and all of those things. But to think of someone that you really have placed in that box of opposite of you, and then use the power of the feminine energy of inclusion to suddenly just take them. And when I say take them, I mean to realize, to recognize in them that they have goodness, that they have a pure soul, that they have a higher self, that they have a heart. And to feel that as you include them, you are helping them to actually access, express, and shift into that goodness that belongs to the genetic encoding of all humanity. So let's do that exercise. Close your eyes now and breathe in and exhale slowly. Mm-hmm. And now ask your higher self to touch the place in your body where you hold the power of inclusion, the willingness to let go of that separation, that judgment, and to find the goodness in everyone. And just imagine that your higher self is touching the place in your body that's encapsulating that power, that feminine power in you. Focus right on that place and begin to breathe in and out, feeling as if you're opening that energy, that power of inclusion. And then ask your higher self to show you a person or a group of people or a situation on the planet, anything that is, again, outside of your inclusion right now, that is in polarity to you. And see what you get. Because the people that you're afraid of, the people that you don't love, the people that hurt you in this lifetime were not always your enemies and others. So just see who comes to mind as a polarity being, a group, or situation that can come through your choice into the embrace of you as a conscious and higher and loving and caring, inclusive, feminine, energetic that activates by bringing them in. Only you're bringing that, not the other. You're bringing in their potential to be inclusive as well and to be included in your consciousness and your healing powers. Mm-hmm. So wherever you're holding that inclusive energy, Again, prick it open, release it, allow it to flow out through your auric field, out through your solar plexus, out to that being or that group or that whatever it is, and draw in the potential and the need that they have to be included. You can heal their hearts and their bodies simply by acknowledging them and caring about them and recognizing the goodness in them. So just imagine that you're using that power of inclusion to reach out and embrace them, embracing the goodness in them that maybe has not been seen but is there. And bring it and imagine that you're bringing it into a place where you show it to them and you help to heal them and you care about them because you hold within your genetics the power of the feminine inclusive energies. Keep doing it now. And feel how suddenly they're not so scary, they're not so powerful, they're not so separate or distinct from you. We are all soul family here, and you can help to bring that into our reality by what you are doing at this moment. Feel that as if you're bringing them in and including them into a way that we together make a better world. Take a deep breath into your consciousness and open your eyes. My greatest feminine, inclusive, loving, supporting, protecting energy into each and all of you. Until next time.